Hello, everyone, and welcome to TPC Football. We're back, folks. We are there, Season 6, first game of the season. How are you feeling tonight, Colby?
Meter, I am stoked, buddy. I got my brewski, I've got my headset, and I am ready to call some exciting TPCFL action, brother.
This one being brought out from deep in his own end zone. Kiv pushing forward to the 21. Interesting call to start out the season.
You know, we've got an interesting matchup here tonight, as we were saying before the game started. You've got the consummate veteran, two-time champion in Minnesota, and you've got the upstart boy. You know, he started halfway through last season, and now he's looking to his first full season in the TPCFL, but with a new team.
Handoff, trying to push up the middle, pushing through a defender. Cook picks up 4 yards on that rush attempt. I think that's a really good point. So this is Bama's first season with the Chargers, correct?
Yes, sir.
And he's going up against one of the most classic veterans we have in the league, Kiv Style, a two-time Super Bowl champion,
Ooh,
two-time
huge sack.
TPCFL championship. Huge sack, a loss of 9 there.
Big one there. All those yards that he had gained just gone in an instant.
All right, bear with us. We are working through volume issues, so just stick with us. And I am going to
Another huge sack.
do a little bit of that. There we go. Wow, a loss of 7. I look away for a second, and it's 4th and 23 on the 9. Bama's defense coming out the gate hot.
Absolutely, Meter. You know, one thing that Kiv has struggled with in the past is his quarterback and getting him going. But I have a funny feeling if he can get Kirk Cousins going, he's going to have a great day. On the opposite end of the spectrum, you've got the Chargers, who have a massive and amazing offense. So it'll be interesting to see what Bama can do with it.
I'm definitely
Oh,
excited for that. Oh, this one bounces
that
through his
was,
hands and out of bounds. A very dangerous play.
I would say, less off his hands and more off of his head, it seemed. That was very strange.
I formation, one out wide on either side. Lateral out to the right side. Not enough blocking. He is hit well behind the 30. He'll be taken down at the 27. Another loss of yards, and so far, that has been the story of the game here today.
I mean, they're definitely, I think you got a bit of a feeling out situation. I can't remember if these two teams played each other last year. Obviously, we're not, well, I shouldn't say we're not used to seeing the Chargers being controlled by someone. It was controlled by Hogs Nogs for a couple years.
That's a fair point, but with that said, it has not been controlled in recent times, and definitely not by this head coach. A little pass over the middle, that picks up some good yardage there.
Ooh, he's just going to be shy of that first down, Meter.
3rd and inches, and a stop here could be huge. It would invoke the new rules this season, a minor rule change, being able to go for it when you're past the...
Yeah.
Oh, a beautiful pass out to the left side's picked up. Being able to go for it when you're within 2 yards of a first down.
Absolutely. It's definitely going to make things interesting. Whether he would have gone for it in that situation, maybe he would have punted. Hard to say, but
So.
you know, we don't know what people are going to do. They may stick with the old way of thinking. They may, you know, try to go for it every now and then, especially if they're behind. I think you're only going to see that really, Meter, when someone's behind.
I agree. A beautiful step out of the pocket, throw over to the right side. This one's caught past the first down line and taken down at the 42. 13 yards on that one, and the Chargers offense has begun rolling.
Would just like to point out, Philip Rivers is sitting at 100% right now so far, 3 for 3.
Very, very early, but still an impressive stat, a great way. That's how every quarterback wants to start their day. Handoff out to the left side, getting some blocking. He shakes the tackle and is taken down. No gain.
The Chargers really haven't. Yeah, they haven't been able to get anything going on the ground. Kiv is really good at stuffing that ground game.
2nd and 10 now. 2 minutes left to play here in the first. Man flanking either side of Rivers in the shotgun. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Not far off the offensive line. A handoff pushing up the middle. Through a defender. He is shivved in the face with a forearm. But he picks up
3rd and inches again.
10 yards. Just barely not breaking that boundary. They keep having to bring out the tape. Bring out the
Hey, that was
chains.
a beautiful game, though, Meter. That's probably the best running game we've seen yet this game so far.
The snap. Looking, throwing out short over to the right side. This one's picked up. That's a first. He's got some good blocking downfield. One guy to get past, and he's taken down at the 13, deep in the red zone. A 19-yard pick out, the all-out blitz, failing them this time.
Absolutely. Bama's doing really well so far with this offense. He must have been doing some practice in the offseason, and he really seems to be in tune with them so far.
Very, very aggressive defense by Minnesota so far. Kiv not afraid to take some chances early and feel out this offense. A beautiful handoff right up the middle, a huge gap. A 9-yard pickup, 2nd and 1 now.
Let's hear it. First time this season, Meter.
Deep in the red zone, in the red hot zone, the 4-yard line. Looking to punch this one in. The snap, one coming in fast to throw over to the left side. This one's caught, and he steps in. Touchdown!
Absolutely fantastic put on there by Bama. Great drive he put on there. They're going to go for the PAT here. Let's see if he can make it 7-0.
Minnesota was coming in fast, and he got that pass away to an open receiver, turned quick, and just walked into the end zone. Beautiful drive, 9 plays, 69 yards, nice. 4:06 it took him to march down the field and put 7 points on the board. That's how every team wants to start their season. 3 and out, march down the field, 7 points.
Absolutely, Meter.
The kickoff to midway through the end zone. This one's going to be brought back out again. Man, this guy is slow looking, but he takes it all the way to the 26.
Yeah, you really got to question Kiv bringing it out there. I mean, he does gain an extra yard if he had a few yards there just by not taking the knee. But, you know, Kiv is, like I said before, he is a veteran in this league. He knows what he's doing, so be interesting to see what he does to change up his offense this time around.
Bama Shucks flexing, typing in the TPC Sports chat while playing. Snap here, 3 coming in fast. He's hit, will throw him, but he gets the pass off and turns around quickly. Cousins 11 yards on his first pass attempt.
That is a first down.
A fresh set of downs indeed. And that'll end the first.
I was just going to say, looks like this bad boy's going to take away.
If Minnesota can get this drive going, US Bank Stadium's going to explode. They are ready. They are fired up here in Minnesota, ready to start supporting their team in the biggest way possible.
Absolutely. You know, this Minnesota crowd just, you know, they've been disappointed so many years. You know, Kiv was the one that brought them 2 championships. Definitely looking to make it a trifecta.
That would make Kiv the most decorated player in this league, would it not?
I mean, technically, he still is at this point with 2 championships in his belt. And not only that, I believe he's got a couple of NFC championships above even that. Injury.
And the injuries have begun. A little pass out to the right side. This one's caught. Not sure where the injury came in there. Looks like it might have been on a blocker. 5 yards picked up. 3rd and 5 now. We'll get you an update on the injury when we get it. Snap, dropping back, throwing out to the left side. This one's caught again. A beautiful play moves the ball to the opponent's side of the field. The 46-yard line, 3 for 3 now. Minnesota. Cousins matching what the Chargers were doing on their offense and now putting together a nice little drive of their own.
Absolutely, Meter. I'm just trying to look up here.
Handoff fake, throw over the middle. What a big pickup that was. He's still moving through 2 defenders. And the ball moves down to the 22nd yard line. Pectoral strain. is
Looks like he'll be coming back anyway.
it's what we're hearing from the sidelines. The snap from Cousins, handoff, getting out to the left side, trying to get past people, tripped up by the bootstraps. And Cook, 3 rushes for 6 yards, 2 there. That's his average.
One thing Kiv has been very aggressive in the past is he does not give up on his run game no matter what. So just when you think that, maybe he's going to start going to the air, he just runs that ball down your throat.
Handoff fake, looking downfield, throwing out to the left side, wide open. He picks this one up and moves the ball to the most dangerous yard on the field. The 1 yard line, deep in the red hot zone.
Never gets old, brother. Never gets old.
You can smell the paint. You can feel it between your toes, coming through your cleats. They got those.
Ooh.
Oh, and a huge hit.
Fumble.
And it's received by the Chargers. LA picks up the fumble. And when I say that's the most dangerous yard on the field, I'm not just talking about interceptions. I'm talking about big hits. You have a lot of very, very large defensive men coming in all at once and putting big hits. Balls tend to pop loose and not go where you want them. And the Chargers,
another big hit there,
stopping Minnesota on what I'm sure Minnesota was positive was going to be a scoring drive.
I mean, something that you thought, even if they got stuff there, you think they were going to walk away with at least 3, but instead, they're now having to play defense again.
That hit was huge. Little lob over to the right side. This one's caught and swatted out of his hand. Great defensive play.
That's the first miss by Phillip Rivers today as well, Meter.
And to be fair, it wasn't really his fault too much. I mean, the receiver had the ball in his breadbasket and just dropped it.
I mean, yeah, he had his hands on it for sure.
Defense wedged his hand in between.
Yeah, it was a very strange, not strange, but a great defensive play. Excuse me.
Oh, there's a first down on a 3rd and 10. Throw out to the left side. Rivers picks up 13 on this little out route to Henry.
Chargers got a little bit of breathing room now in that backfield. They don't have to worry about the safety as much now.
And Henry, that's his 3rd reception. He's gone for 30 receiving yards already. He's averaging a first down per reception. Good for him. Handoff, huge gap, pushing right up the middle, and that's another first down from the 3-yard line.
It doesn't seem that that Kiv have much of an answer for the Chargers offense so far.
It seems that way. From the 3-yard
but again, I think
line,
this
they've
might
pushed
be
to the 26 now.
I think this just might be 2 players feeling each other out too, trying to see, where they lie.
2-minute warning for the first half. All the timeouts are on the table. Chargers lead by 7. They will get the ball back too at the beginning of the second half. So kind of a no-loss situation they're in right now.
I mean, here they would be great if they walk away with even just a field goal here. They're happy just to add to those points a little bit.
And just to eat away at the clock, arguably. Oh, a beautiful throw behind the defender. He did an entire lap around the guy he was trying to cover, and the ball just slipped in behind him. That's a first down again.
And traditionally, Meter and pass, with especially me playing Kiv in the same division, that is a dangerous portion of the field, right down the center of that field. He is so good with it, but the fact that Bama got that throw off, got the catch, and the first down, props to him.
Well stated. The snap dropping back to the 30, rolling out to the right, throwing deep to the right side. This one is caught as well. Oh my God, this ball placement is otherworldly today.
Kind of surprised that maybe Kiv isn't going for a review on that play. Yeah, there it goes. But I guess it's there's nothing to review because that was very, very close.
It took him a second to fish out the red flag, but the cops, the ref said, "Keep it in your pants, buddy."
Indecent exposure.
from the 33-yard line now. Rivers in the shotgun, takes the snap, handoff, getting out to the right side. Some great blocking again. There's another first. And steps out of bounds at the 15.
Gordon III is, in the NFL is one of the best running backs in the league today. So, Bama's really playing to that strength. He's getting some great blocking and, really, really taking advantage of it seemingly a sleeping Minnesota defense so far, which is surprising.
And some questionable calls, arguably, I'm sure from at very least from Minnesota's perspective, by the field cops. Snap here, dropping back to the 25, throw it to the left side. This one's picked up at the 10, a missed tackle, and he gets in. That's a touchdown again for Los Angeles.
Unbelievable. I think we need to, when we start talking about, this season, who's going to be, where and where they're going to end up, I think you're going to start put Bama in championship conversation.
8 plays, 98 yards. Wow. With a big forced fumble on the 2. Oh, this one's being brought out again. Give it, if nothing else, consistent. The ball brought to the 21.
I think I agree with you. The guy bringing out the ball for Minnesota so far, Moss, just really not that quick, and I just don't know how great of an idea it is to have him trying to run something out and gain some yards.
At very least from that deep in the end zone, but if anybody knows how to play with Minnesota,
yeah, I mean, listen, this guy has come back from insurmountable odds before to come back and win championships, excuse me. So, I can't doubt Kiv ever.
The snap, looking downfield, great blocking, rolling out to the right. He's throwing deep over the head of 2 defenders. It's bouncing around and finally falls incomplete. Cousins with his first incompletion.
There were 4 guys there, Meter, that could have come up with that ball, but instead the turf wins.
Minnesota definitely looking to put some points on the board here in the first half.
They definitely need to put something up here.
Snap, handoff fake, throwing out to the left side. This one's caught, and 2 missed tackles. He's got all sorts of room, caught up on his own guy, but it doesn't matter. He's got all day touchdown, Minnesota.
Fantastic. And just as we said that Kiv needed to put some points up, what does he do? Huge play, massive play to come up and, assumingly this is good. Yes, comes within 7 points.
A beautiful
2 plays, 79 yards, 20 freaking seconds.
Beautiful plays, driving downfield. And this one's going to be returned from Los Angeles. 1 guy to get past, and he's taken down way back the 18. But, hey, maybe this is what the Chargers want. Last time, they drove it 98 yards.
I mean, Bama's definitely shown that he can take that ball from one end of the field to the other and score. So, field position really doesn't seem to matter to them all that much because they have the will. They'll find the way.
The snap. Rolling out to the right side. A guy coming in fast. Thrown way out to the left. Quadruple coverage. And the ball falls harmlessly out of bounds. Oh, my goodness.
To say that there have been some lucky bounces today is an understatement. I think also you're seeing maybe some season opening jitters from a few players.
Handoff. Getting out to the right side. Got some decent blocking. Getting to the sidelines. He's taken down inbounds at the 25. Hurry up offense.
3rd and 3 here, Meter. So it's going to be interesting to see what's going to come out of this.
1 out wide on either side. 2 in the backfield. The snap. Handoff right up the middle. He's got all sorts of room. A first down. Timeout Chargers. 27 seconds left in the first half.
If Kiv doesn't find an answer on how to stop Gordon III, that guy's going to run for like 100 yards this game if he keeps going the way he's going.
Same formation. Snap, handoff fake, looking downfield, throwing over the middle. This one's caught again, another first down. Timeout Chargers, 20 seconds left on the 49-yard line.
You know, they're inching ever closer to field goal position. You got to think that that's what they're going for. They're trying to just get it close enough, get within field goal position, you know, let that clock drain down a little bit, and then kick it away.
That is some expert analysis, and the veterans in this league definitely have that same mindset. We'll see how this one plays out. The snap, looking downfield, and he's sacked way behind the line. The clock's still moving. Timeout Chargers with 13 seconds.
See, now we're at a point where he's not going to be able to kick it from here. So if Bama wants to score, he's going to have to go for it at this point or make sure he runs out of bounds.
It's a fair point. Snap, handoff. He's got some room weaving between people.
Oh.
Taking it down to the 45, and that will end the half.
Interesting decision, Bama, to keep it on the ground there, but maybe he was thinking that, hey, keep it on the ground, maybe it'll mess up Kiv a little bit, and maybe I can run it in for a touchdown.
This kick midway through the end zone is going to be faked and then taking a knee. The Chargers thinking better after seeing the way the Minnesota was coming down the field.
I mean, the Chargers, so far, Bama's played a pretty smart game. He hasn't done too many things that I would say are, you know, rookie mistakes or anything like that. He's playing like a veteran. He really is.
Both of these teams playing so well so far. Second half starting right now. 2 out to the left side. Gordon just off to the left. Rivers takes the snap, looking downfield, throwing over to the left side. This one's caught. A short pass taken down to the 31. 6-yard pickup, 2nd and 4.
I mean, I'd just like to point out here as well, Meter, how good the Chargers offense is, you know, blocking when they need to block. And not only that, they're getting, you know, guys open when they need them open. Really fantastic job done so far.
Absolutely. Handoff, pushing up to the middle. A great pickup there. The blocking for these runs has been impeccable.
Phenomenal, really, Meter. Like, and not only that, Gordon III is up to 83 yards rushing so far. Wow. He's gonna hit that 100-yard mark.
An impressive game so far. Handoff fake, throwing out over to the right side. Oh, and this one swatted out of the air, almost picked off. Very dangerous.
As I said earlier, the middle of that field for Kiv, super, super dangerous to be thrown up there. And right there, you seen there were probably an average of, 3 purple shirts there, and they definitely could have made a catch there. But again, they got lucky.
Handoff fake, looking downfield again, throwing out to the left side, and this one easily swatted out of the air. The man coverage working out so far.
So far, so good. Minnesota's definitely switched some things up. I don't know what was said in the locker room in halftime, but definitely coming out with a fire lit under their butt so far.
Pass over to the right side of the center, brought down to the 40-yard line. Not nearly enough. 4th and 6. They're going to be forced to punt this one away.
First time so far this game we're seeing a punt. Now let's see what Bama could do with a punt here. Ooh, that looks good.
This punt to about the 10. Good. It's received, being brought back. A beautiful juke move, a spin to get through everybody. Oh my God, how is he still on his feet? Getting down the sideline to the left, some great blocking downfield. Are you kidding me? This punt return is amazing. Someone put it on the highlight reel for Diggs. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Stephon Diggs showing why he is a threat no matter where he's at on that field. That was some incredible blocking with some incredible agility and some incredible running by Stephon Diggs. amazing, Meter.
That was
Absolutely
a
amazing.
full team play. Every member of that Minnesota Specials teams needs to get a pasta pazul here tonight. They earned a reward for that one. Well done.
But Meter, buddy, look at the scoreboard. What are we seeing? Third quarter, 14-14. The veteran strikes again.
He does
Kiv is
indeed.
a beast in this league, ladies and gentlemen. He can never be
Arguably, in my
denied.
opinion, the most dangerous second half player in the TPCFL is Minnesota.
Hands down. Hands down.
Handoff fake, looking down deep to the left side. This one's caught over the head of a defender. 28 yards.
Huge hit, too. Massive.
And the ball almost to midfield all of a sudden. He took the run out and only got to the 18. But has
Crazy
rapidly
stuff.
moved the ball downfield. I formation, handoff, trying to get up the middle. Not great blocking that time. Is this the beginning of Minnesota shutting Gordon down?
It's a definite possibility, but you got to think that, you know, Bama hasn't put up to a whole lot of adversity so far this game, so I'd be interested to see what his strategy is going to be here going from here on out, because clearly Kiv's figured something out.
One out wide on either side, a man in the backfield directly behind the center. Rivers with the snap, dropping back, throwing out to the right side. This one's caught. Taken down to the 47, opposite side of the field now, 3rd and 3. And I'll tell you what, US Bank Stadium has woken back up. These guys are in it.
They are, you know, they're playing like this is a Super Bowl, and this is only the first game of the season, brother. Oh no!
A whole lot of time in the backfield, and Rhodes finally breaks free. Xavier with an 11-yard sack on that one brings them all the way back to the 42, and a 4th and 14 punt situation.
And just like that, Meter, that's 2 drives in a row that Minnesota's stuffed LA.
LA came out of the gate so hot. Now they've cooled to a simmer at this point, but a beautiful punt pins them back within the 5-yard line. What I call the excellence in punting zone. Anything 10 yards and back is great. 5 yards and back is excellent. This one to the 4-yard line.
We haven't seen, you know, Meter, or excuse me, Bama in this zone to see how aggressive he is, and I gotta say that was pretty aggressive.
Cook with a run up the middle picks up 4 yards, a little juke. Got around one guy, but there were 2 more waiting for him on the other side.
Bama so far has done a really good job at shutting down the run game, so he's definitely got to keep that up. But, you know, you can't count Delvin Cook and the other running back for Minnesota escapes my mind right now, but they're both huge players in this league.
Absolutely. 3rd and 4 now. On the 10-yard line.
Latavius Murray.
2 out to the left. I formation, the snap, dropping back.
Ooh,
And he's taken down by the arm. I don't know what. Okay, and that's your EA moment. 4th and 10 now, a 6-yard sack.
We're going to call that the turtle on its back defense.
And this punt is going to come from well within their own end zone.
Ooh, almost blocked that punt.
It's returnable. Juking 2 defenders at the same time to pick up a couple extra yards, in the ball just about midfield, the 49-yard line. This second half right now,
I mean,
needs
Bama's
to be broken
starting in
open.
fantastic field position.
Yes.
At this point, it almost seems like a game of chess where, you know, who's the first guy that's going to make a mistake? That might be the winner. Whoever makes that first mistake and whoever capitalizes on it.
And 2nd and 11 now, a 1-yard run loss on that attempt. Final seconds of the 3rd here. We probably won't see a snap. He does with 0 seconds, and he's sacked for the trouble. All the way back to the 42, and that's how we're going to start here in the 4th quarter.
You know, what I love about this game, Meter, if you looked at the first couple quarters of this game, you would think that LA's got this game in the bag. You know, it's their game to lose. And then Minnesota turns around, two unanswered scores. One of them almost, I can't remember how many yards Stephon Diggs returned that for. But this is incredible. This is why the TPCFL is the best Madden League on the internet, period.
Period. I second that punctuation. 3rd and 17 now. Bama deep in a hole, looking to get his way out of it. Will he do it through the air? It looks like it. Throw up over the top, over the head of a defender. What a play!
Oh, you can't. Bama is playing like he's been playing in this league for 8 years, man. It's incredible, the work he's getting out of his offense.
A beautiful play.
I can't wait to see at the end of the game. When I will hope we get to see the breakdown of the downs, the 3rd down and 4th down conversions, because I think Bama's in the positive when it comes to 3rd down.
A little run out to the right side, picks up 4 yards and moves the ball to the 26. 2nd and 6 now. He was bodied pretty hard there, but he still managed to pick up some decent yardage on a 1st down run attempt.
I mean, we've seen some huge hits today, Meter. Some massive, massive hits.
Mile wide on either side, 2 in the backfield, handoff fake, looking downfield, throwing out to the left side. This one's picked off. A beautiful interception. Lurking in the backfield was the veteran himself, and he gets the interception and turns the tide of this game. And there may be, Colby, the mistake you were talking about. We'll see.
Sorry about that, Meter.
Capitalization goes on this one. Throw out to the left side. One guy to get past, and he's taken down at the 30, a 1-yard gain. They'll give him 2, but spotted on the 30.
Okay.
Here we go.
2nd and 8 now. Cousins directly behind the center, 2 in the backfield, 1 out wide on either side. Man in motion from the right to the left. The snap, throw out to the left side. This one's picked up right over the middle. Pushing through several defenders and keeping the ball moving. 16 yards on that one.
You know, Kiv is putting on an excellent drive here after that interception. He's, you know, definitely wants to run as much clock as he can, get a score, go up, and then play some, you know, some of that amazing defense that he's known for.
4 minutes left here in the game. On their own 47, same formation as before. No man in motion, handoff, trying to get up to the right side of the center and just nowhere to go. A loss of 1 on the run attempt. Second and 11, strong offensive line trailing off to the right side. 2 in the backfield, 1 out to the left, lateral out to the right side. He's got a little bit of room and he's hit hard. Murray with a loss of 1 on his first rush attempt. And I bet he wishes he stayed on the bench for that play.
Bama's putting up some really good defense here. He knows he's got to stop Kiv from scoring. He cannot let him score.
3rd and 11 after the interception. This is the time. Bama needs to turn up the defense. Snap. Looking. Coming in fast, and he is sacked way back at the 37.
Wow.
4th and 20 now on the 37-yard line. Holy cow. This one is going to be booted from behind the 30. This punt to the sidelines, past the 10. A beautiful punt. You know, it's not in that 5-yard line excellent zone, but I'm still calling that an excellent punt. That was as far as you can punt it.
I mean, he needed a long punt there, you know, to try to keep Bama out from scoring distance, and that's exactly what he did.
So well done. Handoff fake, rolling out to the right side. He's got room. He's taken off. This is not preseason, folks. This is not a friendly match. This is the season. If your quarterback gets hurt in the first game, that can change your entire season. Dangerous run out, but picks up 7 yards.
Philip Rivers not known for his run game either, so that was pretty incredible.
And with the speedy moves, it's clear why. 2-minute warning, folks. This is it. If you had to go to the bathroom, you should head there now because this game is at the height. A pass over the middle, pickup of 5 and a first down.
Incredible. Time is still just clicking away. Everyone's got all their timeouts.
The snap, handoff to the right side. One guy to get past, and he is hit hard. Pickup of 2 for Gordon. The ball.
I just want to state, Meter, how fantastic the defense really has been on both sides of the field so far this game. You know, Minnesota wasn't playing a whole lot of defense in the first half, and it showed. But then they turn around and play some amazing defense in the second half, and LA just can't seem to get a stop at times.
Allen way off to the left side. Snap, handoff, fake, looking, no time to do anything. Minnesota not fooled for a second, and Johnson comes up with a 9-yard sack, undoing all of the yardage they had, plus knocking them back an extra 7.
So, Kiv is so aggressive on defense, and it's just, it's hard sometimes to get out of that gravitational pull he seems to have.
Timeout LA. Stop the clock at 1:11. A little pass lobbed out to the left side, and this one is dropped. And I believe we are going to see another punt.
Incredible.
This one angled well towards the sideline. Did not want any chance that he returns it for another touchdown. And in return, it's out of bounds on their own side of the field.
The only problem with that, Meter, is now that Kiv is very close to within scoring distance, even a field goal. So all he has to do is run, do a few running plays, get within, 30, 40-yard line, and kick it in for the win.
Super, very good point. Little pass over the middle, and this one's picked up. Hurry up offense, second and inches. Less than a minute to play now. Minnesota has all their timeouts, but not looking to take it. From the 40, an audible out to the left side. I formation, one out wide on either side. The snap, handoff, trying to get up the middle and nowhere to go. Stopped way behind the first down line. In fact, they lost a yard on that attempt. Timeout Minnesota with 41 seconds on the 41-yard line.
Absolutely incredible game. What a way to kick off the season, Meter. This is just amazing.
Colby, this isn't just the first week. This is the first game.
First game. Unreal.
The snap, looking out to the left, throwing over the head of the defenders. This one's picked up. He is there. He's within field goal range. Timeout, 34 seconds, Minnesota on the 27-yard line.
Bama's going to have to force something here. He does not want him to just run out the clock and make this easy for him.
I formation, 2 to the left. The men from way in the back stepping down tight. They're blitzing. This throw swung out of the area into the hands of a defender and dropped. Oh my goodness. Colby, that was almost intercepted.
Incredible. I just, I'm at the edge of my seat here, Meter. I really don't know how to call this. I'm having more fun just watching this, but I know I got to call a game. This is just amazing.
2nd and 10, 31 seconds left in the game, all knotted up. Run attempt, nowhere to go. Timeout Chargers.
Ooh.
Fascinating. With 27 seconds left, the clock is stopped.
Minnesota's got one more play here to try to make something happen, and then more than likely they're going to kick that ball.
Depending on this play right here. Cousins from the shotgun, one out flanking him on either side, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Snap. He's looking, backing up well behind the 40, throwing off balance, and this one's caught! Oh my God, timeout Chargers. Stops the clock at 20 seconds, and on the 12-yard line.
Incredible. Absolutely incredible.
Minnesota so deep in the red zone now.
You know, the thing is, all Minnesota's got to do, get that clock going. I suspect we're going to see a run play here, a timeout, run the, run the clock back a little bit, or maybe, ooh.
A run play driven down to the 1.
I think Bama's got to expect that he's, with 3 seconds left here, imagine we're going to see a timeout.
Timeout,
Just like
5 seconds. This has to be a field goal attempt.
It's going to be.
Lined up for the field goal. Chip shot. And it's good, leaving 2 seconds on the clock. And Colby, 2 seconds is dangerous.
There is a chance.
So you're saying there's a chance?
You're saying there's a chance. If I were Bama here, I would definitely take a knee.
The knee is taken, 2 seconds preserved, 1 play left in the game.
Hail Mary, baby. That's just all about. We're going to see a bomb down the field. Kiv knows that. You know that. I know that. The whole TPCFL knows that.
Hail Mary, baby.
Can he pull it off? Does Philip Rivers still have that arm in his old body?
The snap. Oh, and he does not have time to make any plans. And this one falls incomplete, and that ends the game. Wow, what a game.
Wow. You know, it sucks that somebody has to lose this 1 meter, but what a fantastic game. This was truly amazing.
Undeniable. Both of these players are so good at what they do. My hat's off to Kiv Style. My hat's off to Bama Shocks. I'll drop that overlay. Go ahead, check out their Mixer channels at Kiv Style and at Bama Shocks. Both of these guys so good at what they do. While you're at it, go ahead and check out Colbus 1984, my broadcast partner here today. Thank you so much for joining us.
Not a problem, Meter. I mean, I couldn't be more stoked for the start of the season. My game coming up later this week, your game coming up later this week, all the games in the TPCFL. But what a kickoff, man.
What a kickoff. We have 3 more PvP games this week. We got the Cowboys taking on the 49ers. The Browns taking on the Steelers. That's going to be your game of the week. Look forward to that one, to be announced soon. And, of course, the Texans taking on the Buccaneers. 2 absolute veterans. That game is going to be fire. I am so pumped for this season, and this was just the first game of many.
Absolutely incredible, folks. Get your season tickets now. You're not going to want to miss this.
Hit that follow button wherever you're watching and tune in. This has been a TPCFL broadcast. My name is Meter. Thank you guys so much for joining us. And I hope you all have an outstanding rest of your night.